I've been invited to speak to a group of women entrepreneurs on my topic, building better business boundaries. I'm really excited about it. I'll be doing that in May. And so I was digging out my old speech and I thought I'd share some of it with you. If you are a woman entrepreneur, chances are really good you're working from home like I am. And my office space is wonderful. It's my space and it's respected by the family, but I tend to work with the door open. And when I first started working here, my stepdaughter would come home from school and she'd come down and she'd see the door open, so she'd wander in, and even if I was on the phone with a client, she'd stand there and like wait for me to be off the phone. I'm like, what is she doing? And she wouldn't leave. So finally I decided she needed a physical reminder because just telling her didn't seem to work. So I made a sign up and it said, I'm at work. Unless it's an emergency, go away. And I pinned it so that it was right in front of her face. And I mean, it sounds a little drastic, but it worked. After she saw that a couple of times, she was a little miffed about it maybe. I don't care. I wasn't interrupted in the middle of important calls with clients. The other thing is maybe to do some business hours and let your family members know. I know that a lot of women do that. They say, these are my business hours. You can't interrupt me unless it's an emergency, and people are able to respect it. The other thing I'm going to be covering is how to have our own policies. Like, we need to be really clear. What is it that I'm willing to accept into my business or not accept into my business? Sometimes we get approached and people want to do a bartering system with us, or they know that there's a social cause that we're interested in, and so they come and they want us to help out with that. So by sitting down and writing up those policies, we can actually reduce the strain of when to say yes and when to say no to people that are coming into my business. I'd love to know from you. I'd love to hear from you if you've ever had a business from home or not from home. If you're a woman entrepreneur, what have you put into place that has worked, that has really helped you be more productive? And if you're having things that are really messing you up, love to hear from you too. And maybe we can give you a couple of tips. So just comment below. And in the meantime, I wish you a very healthy business, a peaceful family, and a productive life.